Welcome back. The Biden-Harris administration presiding over one of the worst immigration crises in the history of our country. But Kamala Harris says, don't trust your lying eyes.
Politicians have got to stop treating immigration as an issue to scare up votes in an election. At the same time, we must acknowledge we are a nation of immigrants. And I will work with Congress to pass immigration reform, including an earned path to citizenship for hardworking immigrants like farm workers and our dreamers.
Joining us now, Texas Congressman Pat Fallon, member of the Armed Services and Oversight Committees. Congressman, it's always great to have you. Vice President here, she's saying that the border crisis is being used as some sort of political football. I want to play something from Tammy Nobles. This is the mother of Kayla Hamilton, who was killed by an El Salvadorian national who was here illegally. Please listen.
Homeland Security did not do their job. Health and Human Services did not do their job. The Biden-Harris administration did not do their job. If they would have done their job, made that one phone call to El Salvador, my daughter would still be alive today.
She matters, Congressman. Her voice matters. They're not addressing it.
Now, not only her voice matters, but just that, unfortunately, thousands of others have lost loved ones because of this crisis. That was Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's, it's their making. And you know what infuriates me about what she said? She has no shame to sit there and say that this is something that we're using to scare up voters. In Texas alone, in the last 13 years, there have been 513,000 arrests of 299,000 arrests charged with 513,000 crimes and has resulted in 187,000 convictions of illegal immigrants just here in Texas. Imagine if you extrapolate that over the other 49 states.
Yeah.
Congressman, Trump in the last few days has come out and says that he wants to seize some of the cartel assets and use that to set up sort of a compensation fund for victims. I think my question is, how realistic is that and how does it work?
Well, I think it's brilliant. The cartels certainly are making billions of dollars, and they've never made more money than they have under the Biden-Harris administration over the last 4 years. And so, that's it. As far as, Taylor, when you seize narcotics, you're not going to sell them, you're going to destroy them. But when you do seize assets, when you seize, homes, cars, cash, that is something that can be used. I don't know if it's going to be significant because there's unfortunately so many victims of crimes from illegals.
Congressman, it's been interesting to listen to former President Trump the last few days on immigration and the economy. And one of his main points is I actually think immigration is the biggest issue. I think the border is actually the biggest issue, even though polls say the economy. But is he onto something? I mean, do Americans actually put those two things together? The border and the economy. And when they vote, they're voting on both. They're not bifurcating them for poll purposes.
No, I absolutely think that they're voting for both, and they see it. I mean, you see it in the numbers. When President Trump was in office over his 4-year administration, there were about 2 million illegal crossings, and under Biden-Harris, it's over 11 million. I mean, that's 5 times worse. In fact, we had never had a month in our history in the last 25 years of over 200,000 illegals in a given month. Harris had 28 of them. In the first year President Trump was in office, in fiscal year 2017, Brian, there were 300,000 illegal crossings. Harris and Biden has had that in December of 23. In 1 month, there were 304,000 crossings. It's incredible.
It is incredible. It is a big issue for voters, Congressman, who, in records, by the way, are early voting. Congressman Pat Fallon, thank you.